All right, all right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Raha Ha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect men of Yasharallah, scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth, diligently pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, risking life and livelihood in doing so. You know, and if if you could just do whatever the hell you would want to do, why would you be risking your life and livelihood? You know. But anyway, shalom to the women and the children who watch and who learn as well. All right. And I'm just gonna go into a lesson. All right. Um, you have that fleshy. All right. You have that flesh spirit. Okay. Among really the whole body, the congregation, except for the remnant. Okay. They're not gonna have that flesh spirit. Okay. As of lately, again, we've seen Jabba the Hutt. Okay. And man, it's crazy how I watch, you know, you know, Star Wars and some of these movies, man, and they're so reflective of spirits. Okay, and Star Wars is one of those movies where they're dealing with the Force, okay, which is the spirit. Okay, and lately we have this individual, and we all know, okay, Thanksgiving. Okay, he was making the Dr. Pepper. Okay, he had the Dr. Pepper ham. All right, he had the spread. Okay, full of abomination, man. Okay, and and coming into this truth and researching and seeing the origins of things, we know that it was, for the most part, it was these Edomites who um who idolized that food, that meat, all right, of the swine flesh. Right? That's something that Esau idolizes. All right. Now when we look into the history of pork itself, all right, and swine, all right, um, and go into scriptures, these people try to twist scriptures, man. All right. This guy KD, okay, he called himself KD, okay. Uh and these are the what do they call themselves? I don't know the name of their group. The Royal something, okay. Uh you know Royalty's not eating pork, okay. And we I'm going to go into some scriptures, man. All right. Um be patient. This guy is just in that Jabba the Hutt spirit, man. Okay? He's in the Jabba the Hutt spirit, man. Okay? And ultimately, he's going to be taken out by his lust for the flesh. All right? Just like Jabba the Hutt was taken out for his lust for the flesh. All right? Remember, he had Princess Leia, all right, chained up to him because he was like, hey, she's bad, all right, but ultimately she strangled him, all right, which is going to happen, to individuals in that Jabba the Hutt spirit. They're going to end up being strangled, okay, due to their blood vessels being clogged with these impurities that they've been told not to eat from, okay. You have to get stems and things put on, and you have to go through all of this. All right, a lot of people dealing with obesity. Okay, and then and you don't have to be obesity, uh, just because you don't eat, you don't eat pork. Okay, but this guy, all right, he is, he's spreading a doctrine, okay, that is not in line with the scriptures, okay. And people say, well, he brought out the scripture. It was First Timothy, all right. So I'm gonna look at some of these scriptures, but I'm gonna jump into some scriptures first, all right. Um, let me see. Uh-oh. Let's see. I have to, man, time flies, man. This damn devil has me. All right, these crazy hours up and down, up and down. Okay. All right, and this is Galatians 5 and 6. I'm going to start here first. Galatians 5 and 6 says, and all right, and this is what we're doing, man. We're walking by the Spirit. Okay, we're walking by the Spirit. Okay, Galatians 5 and 1. Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Yahushua Hamashiach hath made us free. Okay, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. All right. And so, ultimately we don't have to, you know, even though we're here, okay? We're here in Babylon the Great now. During the ancient times, all right, swine wasn't something that they ate. It wouldn't be something that was in the market. So again, these people, they do no research, man. Okay, you didn't have them eating swine and having swine in the market and unclean meats in the market for them to eat. So you know what was apparent then, okay, at the time of this is apparent now, okay, would still be in play. So if they didn't eat the swine, or if they refrained from eating uh the pork or whatever, then it would be the same thing now. Okay. So you know you have to keep that mindset in place. uh um all right, so this is Galatians 5:4. We through the Spirit wait for the hope of righteousness by faith. All right. That's, so, you some days you may be somewhere, you may be around people, you want to impress them, okay? And they may have that spread, okay? They may have, you may be a holiday party at work, okay? And they got that spread, and your coworker who been giving you Google eyes, she wants to, maybe date you, but here's your time to shine, and all you have to do is eat that pizza with the sausage and the pepperoni on it, okay? For you to do it. And you can move up in the company, all right? And you don't do it because guess what? You have faith and resilience by the power of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. See, it's not set up for you to do that because you are walking by the Spirit. Okay, you are walking in the liberty. All right, and so nothing's evil is going to happen to you for refraining from doing that. Remember in times past, all right, when Israelites, remember the Mac, it was wow, Eleazar, okay. You know, they said, hey, just act like you eating that shit, Eliezer. Just act like you eating that shit, man. We don't give a fuck. Just act like you eating it. So the rest of the Jews, you know, they'll see it. And he was like, man, I'm not eating that shit. I'm not acting like I'm eating that shit and none of that. Okay? You know? You had the five brothers, all right, who refused to eat the swine, and they were all killed, man. All right, boiled or whatever, man. You know, I haven't read that story. I need to go into it again, but they were all killed for refusing to, eat swine, and so and the Romans, they, in 70 A.D. All right, what did they do? They offered swine. Okay, they put it on the altar, man. You know, on the altar, man. They went up in the temple and tried to, put a pig up in there, man, with pig blood, man. Okay, so that pretty much sealed their fate, man, for the Edomites, man. That was the sealer. Okay. um, and people may look at this guy, okay, and say, oh man, he said Yahweh Shem Yahweh breath. He didn't just fall out and die, okay. And people look at it, why he didn't just die then when he did that, you know. Listen, man, the Lord is, you see this guy has a following. Even Jabba the Hutt, man. Jabba the Hutt had a big following. All of these weirdo cases of, if you watch the movie 300, you had the Persian, and he had the people that were surrounded him, you had the woman with three breasts, and, the women who had, back then they had mutilated their faces. Today the mutilation comes in the form of tattoos, in which, you have Israelites who, they got tattoos and they like to fancy they tattoos in their video while doing a lesson. Okay. That's a spirit, man. That tattoo and mutilation of the body and all of that, man. Cutting the flesh. It's all to please the flesh, man. It's all to walk and to brag in their flesh. And, just because I don't have tattoos, I'm not just, so, but you're not going to be in that tattoo ass spirit, man. Okay. Getting tatted. And then, when I was growing up, man, tats were for Edomites, man. Straight up. Didn't know, you seen a nigga with a tat, man. It was a nigga that was in prison or something, man. Okay? Niggas in where, that tat stuff, man, that came with, just straight out heathen behavior. All right? Jake wasn't into tats, man. Now Jake is, they just all out with the tats. All right? They're pleasing to the flesh, and we're gonna get to that. There's scriptures that just blow this shit away, man. All right, but let me jump down, man. All right. So, for we through the Spirit wait for the hope of righteousness by faith. So that's what we're waiting on. All right. For in Yahweh Shai Mashiach neither circumcision availeth anything, okay, nor uncircumcision, but faith. All right, which worketh by what? By love. All right. So we have faith, all right, in that, us not doing these things. And, we weren't back then, okay? We didn't see, we just know that the Lord said, don't do these things, all right? And so, sometimes, it may be a time when, somebody, you may eat a little Debbie cake, all right? Unknowing what's in it, you've done that, okay? We've all done that. We've all, they may, listen, man, Esau lies his ass off, man. They could say that the shit that you ordering from Canada is 100% plants, and it could be nothing but fucking pig in that motherfucker, man. But guess what? You thought it was plants, okay? You didn't know that it was pig, and so you did your part. Like a Edomite. A Edomite may give me a bottle of water. Okay, now I'm not really a water drinker. Okay, I really don't like water, but uh, I may get thirsty, and I make sure it ain't cracked. Squeeze it, make sure that it ain't use a syringe and poke anything in the bottle. But I'm thirsty, man. I could just drink it, and then you tasting it like, oh, what the fuck? They put some shit in here. But guess what? If they did, guess what? It's not going to work because guess what? I didn't know. Okay. Yeah, they're evil, they're the wicked, but guess what? I didn't know. Okay? So that's a difference. Okay? That is a big fucking difference in me just wanting to please my flesh. Now, yeah, do I do things to please the flesh? Yeah, man. I might get, some jewelry or, see a female and try to get with her. That's to please the flesh, man. Okay, now if she's married, guess what? Hey, or has a nigga or or Edomite. I'm not. I'm straight. I'm cool. Fuck it. Bad, you bad. Yeah, you want to give me something right now, but fuck it. Okay, by faith, and I'm not mad about it. I'm actually happy. Okay, because I've been down those roads before. Okay, sharing a woman, getting in the bed, and now you got to go to the hospital, okay? And then they shooting your ass in your arm with a long ass needle that hits your bone, man, and that shit hurts, goes to the spirit, okay? Because the bitch didn't give you chlamydia or the clap or any goddamn thing, man, okay? Galatians 5:7, ye did run well. Who did hinder you that you should not obey the truth? He ran well, this big motherfucker, man. Okay, big motherfucker ran well. Learned the name of the Lord, got the Hebrew all on his chest, out on the highways and byways, teaching this, you know. And just for a fucking piece of fucking, he's watching Malcolm. I know you gotta go. Hey, you brothers gotta watch some of this shit, man. Okay. It's a guy named Chef Malcolm, man. A lot of these guys are Chef Malcolm. I watch the chefs all the time. And I could cook my ass off, man. Y'all don't want no smoke. His big ass don't want no smoke with me, man. All right. There's many substitutes that you can use. But anyway, uh, you watch these people, man, cooking with AB, Chef Malcolm, man. A lot of these guys, man, get a lot of the chefs from Texas. Okay, you make the motherfucking meat fall off the bone. Goddamn it, you be ready to bite the TV. All right, and that's for people who are flesh. Man, they see, all right, and because they wasn't walking by the spirit, man. Okay, but anyway, um, so he ran well, man. Them people with him, they all ran well. All right. Verse 8. This, what is this? Perition. Okay. This cometh not of him that calleth you. So now I'm going to have to go to the NLT real quick for 5 and 8. All right. Let's see. 5 and 8. I'm just gonna jump around, man, and hit some scriptures. Uh, it says, Galatians 5 and 8. It certainly isn't God, for he is the one who calleth you to freedom. Okay. Verse 9. This false teaching is like a little yeast that spreads through the whole batch of dough. And you're gonna have niggas doing this shit, man. Niggas gonna be like, oh man, fuck it. He said Yahweh, he said Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai after he did it, so it must be good. He didn't just drop dead. Okay? And you do that shit and you're gonna be an example just like this individual is guaranteed. Guaranteed this nigga gonna be an example, man. All right, if he don't repent and turn from that evil and wicked thing that he's doing, man. All right, making these damn videos. He's funny, man. He's a big ass nigga, you know. These fat guys be kind of funny, man. Okay, you know, and you know, and watching videos like that, you know, it, you know, like that's truth, man. Can't do nothing against it. That's just not gonna hurt this truth. You're just gonna have brothers making videos, and it's just gonna strengthen this word, man, and expose the bullshit, man. Okay, but he's a funny guy, man. Okay. Nigga said, look, see this knife? I mean, that guy is hilarious, man. But he's that Jabba the Hutt spirit, man. You see a Jabba be talking, you don't even know what he said. You know? You be just dying and shit watching that, man. But that's the spirit that this man is in, man. Uh yeah, so you know, he's like that, yeast, man. All right. And so you're gonna have this, you know, because people are fleshy. They want to please them flesh. Please them flesh. uh Verse 10, I am trusting the Lord to keep you from believing false teachings. All right. And so, you know, yeah, you know, we don't want you to, you know, and that goes into another scripture as well. I'm all everywhere, okay? Yahweh will judge that person, whoever he is, who has been confusing you. Yeah, he's going to be judged. He's judged already, man. That's why he's doing this shit, okay? He probably was doing it secretly for years and then it just popped out, okay? So now he needs to repent, okay? Uh, Let me go back to the KJV, all right? Because I'm just jumping around, jumping around. Uh, uh, Verse 19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, okay? Which are these? Pay attention. Adultery, okay? Fornication, uncleanness, okay? And that's what this nigga is unclean, man. He fucking is eating the pork, the unclean, filthy pork, man. Now, saying that, okay, you don't say you can eat whatsoever. What did he go to? I don't. It was something in Timothy's he went to, man. Uh, a simple, you know, a simple breakdown. Okay, but let me go through this real quick, just so you will know. Okay, you can't say that you didn't know. Say, all right. Go back to Galatians 5:19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, and this is what all the flesh wants you to do. Remember, I said it. Okay, you know, I didn't say it, but you know, through the Spirit. Which are these? Adultery. Okay, you want to, you know, woman, you know, that woman. You want to get with that woman. Okay, but you gotta only, you know, she know you want to get with her, and the only way you're gonna get with her is you gotta commit adultery. She got a man. Okay, she got a nigga. She got an Edomite, whatever. Okay, fornication. All right. Um, and you know, that falls into its own thing. Uncleanness, okay? Eating this pork, okay? Eating the swine, things that you're not supposed to be doing. You know, whatever it may be. It's unclean. It's already been designated. It's already been labeled unclean. Okay? The clean animals were labeled. The unclean animals were labeled. In in the law. So what do we have to go back to that for? What do we have to now somebody come and crack his wife? he's gonna be upset. It ain't gonna be no whatever he said, man. Okay, idolatry. Okay, be idolizing these niggas. Okay, these entertainers, these rappers, these whoever. Okay, witchcraft. Okay, hatred. Okay, all of this is serving the flesh. Variance. Okay, uh, emulations. Okay, wrath. You want to get back at them. Okay, strife. Ah, that nigga. You know, all of that is of the flesh, man. Sedition. Let's go do it. Okay. Heresies. Yeah, man. We can eat pork, man. We ain't got the Hebrew is out of pocket, man. The book of Hebrews, man. We ain't. Okay, envyings. Okay, that nigga he riding around with too much. All of that is the other flesh. Okay, murders want to kill somebody. Okay, man, we need to put that nigga to death, man. He said something about the apostle, man. That's go kill him. Okay? Drunkenness, okay? And you got too much Babylon juice in you, man. And a lot of you drink too much, man. Liquor has spirits in it as well. Okay, revelings and such like that, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in times past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay? So I should even have to go any further. Okay? And I'm not the only person who's gonna bring these scriptures out. There's 100,000, brothers that's, how many brothers that's in this truth, man? They're gonna bring those scriptures out, man. Okay? Um and again, he brought out a scripture in Timothy, which is, you know, um, you know, and people would try to go to scriptures, but this just cut all that shit, man. Okay, long story short, okay, this just cut all of that. Galatians 5:17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit. And that's why this nigga's a Jabba the Hutt. Okay? A lot of you walking, crazy in this truth. You're not walking in by the spirit because you are fleshy. So a lot of you can't be brothers, man. A lot of you are not real brothers, man, because you are fleshy. You don't, you say you love Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, man, but you are of the flesh. You're not by the spirit. You women, you just like these women, man, that bore you, man. You're damn fleshy, man. Okay, a woman, she's looking at some fleshy type shit, and you remember Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai was uncomely. The way he was moving, man, was uncomely, man. They wasn't fucking with it. People wasn't fucking with that, man. Okay, even when he was crucified, okay, they rather had the Barabbas, okay, the murderer, and that's the same thing today. These people would choose, these rappers, a King Von ass nigga, all right, they'll choose him over, a man of the Lord. Yeah, man, yeah, fuck that man of the Lord, man. He talking that shit, man. Kill that nigga. And you have to keep this in your mind because this is you're taking this walk, man. And maybe that's the reason that this fat nigga, and let me stop saying that, but he's funny. No, I mean, I say fat respectfully, all right? Um, that's the reason that these people do what they do, man, because listen, we've been, debating about this topic and more topics, man. These guys come out, man, and there's more debate behind the scene on, through the scriptures, going through the scriptures, um, on these situations, man. Okay? And so these people are not walking in the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai didn't eat no fucking, he wasn't eating that shit, man. He was casting demons into the pig. That should be enough. That should be enough to let you know that the pig ain't on the level. It ain't on the level, man. He casted a demon in that motherfucker and the pig jumped in the water. Okay? Couldn't be good. Okay? Couldn't be nothing, couldn't be nothing good for you. And I could go into this even more, man. I mean, man, but the scriptures are plain and simple. All right. Let me finish reading this. This is Galatians 5:17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. See, there's always a battle between the two, and these are contrary, the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that you would. Okay? Verse 18, but if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Okay? Okay? If ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Okay? So, if you're led by the Spirit, man, okay, you're not under the law. Because guess why? You're not going to be breaking the law. Okay? It's just going to be natural. I'm not going to crack his wife. I'm not going to eat that pork, that motherfucking BLT. Okay, it smell good than a motherfucker. I could smell that bacon grease through the bread. That on hitting that motherfucking onion and tomato. Okay, all I need is an egg to go on that thing, and that thing up, man, go down nice. But guess what? No, man. No. Okay? But see, these individuals are not led by the Spirit. Okay? They're flesh, man. The Israelites, man, you got teachers. Okay? They don't want to say the name of the Lord, man. These people are people that are led by the flesh, man. That's why they have such a big following. Okay, such large followings of people. You be like, damn. It's because people are fleshy, man. This is a battle. Walking by the Spirit, and you're in flesh. That's a battle, nigga. Okay? So anyway, man, yeah, I could go on and just, overdo this video, but it's some short, sweet, he's exposed, okay, for what he is. And you go look up Jabba the Hutt. Just Google Jabba the Hutt and see what she says, man. See what Alexa, whatever her name is, Siri or whoever you got. See what she says, man. It's funny, man. The whole thing is a laugh. It's a kick. But anyway, it's not funny. When you're playing with people's souls, all right, and it's awakening, all right. So uh, there's a time to laugh, and there's definitely going to be a time to cry. I don't want to see anything happen to this brother or any other brother, man. I don't want to see that shit, man. We gotta, my eyes is focused on Esau, man. But hey, these are breaks. These are, pump the brakes. Check this out, okay? So anyway, with that being said, we going through it, man. We in this flesh, okay? I recently, I'm still sick. I don't know if I got the damn white lungs or not, okay? The pneumonia, all right? Some days I feel up, some days I feel down, sweaty, okay? Still got to go to work, no matter what, okay? Then you see a nigga, he outside, he walking the dog, okay, with no shirt on and shit, and he's just fine, okay? Smooth face, okay? got a bitch with him, all right? You like, damn, nigga eating a hot dog, shit, eating a glizzy. Anyway, man, till next time, shalom.